Hello, sorry we couldn't make the video work. Here's just some basics. I'll go over the chords of the banjo and then the right hand. Obviously, I don't know if you know, but I have some thumb issues. But basically, what I like to try and do when I'm playing clawhammer is, and this is a travel banjo that I have, but I like to rest my thumb on the 5th string, and when you play clawhammer, you don't want to try and do it back here. You want to do it up here. Some people even do it right there. It gives it a unique tone. I won't be able to send a very long video on email, so I'm just gonna or I could upload this to YouTube actually, so that's what I'll do, and then I'll send you the link. This is just a basic clawhammer lesson for you and anyone else, I guess, that wants to look at it, I guess. So here we go. I like to rest my thumb, and clawhammer is based on the hammer, and the claw is the thumb. At least that's what I've always considered, the claw and the hammer. But there's two motions. Everyone says bum diddy. So bum diddy, bum diddy, bum diddy, bum diddy. And you can do that with your index or both or your middle finger. Really, I prefer to use kind of both. And then the pull off is just a natural. And you don't want to, for me, I don't like to do that motion and then move my thumb. I like to do it all in one, because you can go. And that's with a severely messed up neurological problem in my thumb. But so work on that, and I'll give you an example here for about 30 seconds. Hit the strings. You can rake or hit the bottom string only, the first string. But you can also just rake. So it'll be. Practice also striking different strings with your finger, whichever one you're using. You know, some people, you'll see them play like this. They keep that finger straight, and you don't want to do that. I think you want to have a natural, relaxed position. You want your arm to be relaxed through your hand. So, and you can see my thumb try to curl up every time I hit the string there. That's what I believe is focal dystonia, but. So start there with your right hand, the bum diddy, and work on that even in time as well. There's an app called Drum Beats Plus with a setting called Country Brushes. It's like a train beat, and you can play a roll, a 3-finger banjo, or a clawhammer rhythm to that. So here we'll look at the neck of the banjo. I have a little stand here I'm using. So obviously the banjo is tuned to G. So the first string is a G, D, G, B, D. You have the octave G's, the 3rd and 5th string, and then the octave D's, the 1st and 4th string, with a B here. So there's 2 main positions, or 3 main positions actually. There's the F position, which is that position there, starting on the 1st fret on the 2nd string, 2nd fret on the 3rd. And then you keep those 2 fingers there, your ring and pinky. Basically, you want to keep them on. You slide up and down the neck. So between the F position there, which is going uphill from that finger up, or the D position, which you slide up and switch from this F, switch here, and that's a D position. And the D position slides all the way up the neck. The F position slides all the way up the neck to play every single chord in the scale. And the G position, which is here, this is your capo, basically the nut of the banjo, an open chord, is a G. So as you go up the banjo, you have G, 2nd fret A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, I missed the G. I went F sharp. I wasn't looking. But this is your G chord. So basically that right there and the nut, which is back here, are an octave apart. And the thing I like to tell people about the banjo, if you capo there, but you're never going to capo there, you'll only capo on the, second, these basically A, B flat, or B. Never really capo up past the C. But if you start here on the 12th fret, everything after this is the same as the first 5 frets of the banjo. So an F position on the 1st fret repeats itself, a D position repeats itself, and if you take the F position here and slide it up 2 frets, that is a G chord. That's the G position. F, D, G. And you can do this. You can go between this first or second position G and this one. And you hear that a lot in bluegrass. So like the G chords is G. There's so many options. So I recommend working on the rhythm of the right hand, the bum ditty, and learning how to move your fingers back and forth across the banjo to create the chords. And like I said, I'll teach you a lot more later. But always do these positions like this because you do them for a reason. The C chord is here, and you want your pinky free. Your D chord is basically slid back to create a C chord, but this finger is not usable. So play your C chord like that, your E chord like that, your F chord like that, which is basically the E, F, but you want to play it that way so you can play different notes with your pinky. G chord here, and then we'll get into minors and everything else later. Hope that wasn't too fast. Thanks.